So Jez, how did the move come about?
Well, originally, maybe about 3 weeks ago, got a phone call from Gary Waddock from MK Dons, who spoke about Luke Chadwick's situation insofar as he's always wanted to finish his career at Cambridge United, always wanted to play for Cambridge United, and the MK Dons wanted to do everything they could to help him in that ambition. It's not every day that situation happens. Then spoke to Luke, and again you have to pinch yourself a little bit because met with Luke and he said exactly the same thing, that he'd always wanted to play for Cambridge United. He wanted to help the club get back into the Football League. He's a fan of the club and money didn't matter to him, just mattered to him that he wanted to make a contribution here, and he wanted to come to us when he was still at a stage of his career where he felt he could make a contribution on the pitch. So that's really where it came about. There's been lots of to and fro-in and things have been discussed over the last 2 or 3 weeks, but 100% it's a completely unique situation that a player of Luke's experience and quality, someone who's playing in League One at the moment, should want to come to this club for all the right reasons. And it's a unique situation really because MK Dons have got such respect for him and hold him in such high regard that they've done everything they can to make that happen as well.
And did you have to persuade Luke, or was it an easy decision for him?
Well, it was instigated by Luke. You know, 100%. It's very, very rare that transfers, loans, anything come from the player, but this 100% has come from Luke, and it's come from Luke's desire to play for Cambridge United. And you know, big thank you to MK Dons, because from Gary Waddock with the initial contact, and then spoken several times to Carl Robinson and Andrew Cullen, their chief exec, and throughout the whole process it's been apparent that they hold him in such high regard and he's given such good service to their football club that they've wanted to do everything they can to help us. So obviously wages in League One are in another ballpark to what we pay, and MK Dons have helped with that, so that we're paying a contribution towards Luke's salary, no different to a contribution towards anyone else's salary at this level. But it's never been about money. You know, Luke literally sat in front of me and said, I want to play for Cambridge United, I don't want to be paid any more than anyone else, I don't want to be a burden on the club, I just want to help the club get promoted. And you know, you almost have to pinch yourself to think that you've got someone who's had the career Luke's had, still playing in League One, still capable of playing in League One, but wants to come here. So it hasn't been a transfer or loan instigated by us in any way, shape or form, but it's something that has happened, and we're absolutely delighted and really excited that he's going to join the group. His experience and his quality will really help the rest of the players, and he'll go into the squad for tonight's game. It's happened really quickly today. Carl Robinson rang me at lunchtime and they've managed to make a loan signing which would allow Luke to come out. So he'll go straight into the squad tonight, and maybe anyone who's getting home from work and seeing that the sun's shining and wondering what to do in their evening, better bet to see a real, well, a very improbable debut rather than watching Chelsea in the Champions League.